for young girls and young women through her affiliations with Soroptimist, with Girl Scout Club and the Girl Scout Council, the American Association of University Women. Her passion for community service, particularly as it affected women and girls, has been an inspiration to Soroptimists through the years. So the Violet Richardson Award honors young women between the ages of 14 and 17. The volunteer actions for volunteer actions such as fighting drugs, crime and violence, cleaning up the environment, and working to end discrimination and poverty. And what we do is we send out applications to all the students. I send it out to the junior volunteers at Marshall and to all the schools. And it's with an application that says, what do you do that counts? Are you a young woman between the ages of 14 and 17 who volunteers in your community or school? Do you see challenges instead of obstacles? Hope instead of despair? If you are a young woman who believes in the power of volunteer action, then you may be eligible for a Violet Richardson Award. This award recognizes young women who make the community and world a better place through volunteer actions such as fighting drugs, crime, and violence, or cleaning up the environment, or working to end discrimination and poverty. Volunteer actions that benefit women or girls are particularly encouraged. So we got several applications from the community, and I was most impressed by one young student from Shenandoah High School, Melissa Lingo, who not only volunteers in her community, doing so many things like working at the upper room, at the local nursing home. She also volunteers with Motherlode Rehab Enterprises, and also with the Eldorado Council for Visually Impaired, Eldorado County Visually Impaired Association. But she is also educating people and working on a special project, which is special to her and personal to her, is eating disorders. Melissa has not only done education through the students at her school, also at the center, which used to be called the Women's Center, is now the Center for Violence-Free Relationships. And since the center also goes out to middle schools and does bullying, anti-bullying, and how to be more mature and how to raise boys and against date rape and all that kind of thing, then Melissa is also bringing the eating disorders curriculum to those classes. So she not only does the education, but she's also taking action to raise money for HEED, Help End Eating Disorders. It is the HEED House in New York. It's a nonprofit rehabilitation center. So she's a senior now at Shenandoah, and continuing to go on and raise funds and so forth for HEED and for eating disorder prevention. And I was just so impressed, and the whole club was so impressed with all the activities that you've been doing and the amount of money you've raised in this effort. And so we wanted to present you with the Violet Richardson Award. That we had sent her already for the organization. If you want to tell us anything about the education and the fundraising that you've been doing?
Altogether, through benefit concerts and with the help of the award, I've raised $1,700, a little bit more than that, for the HEED House. So that's awesome. And I chose this organization because they focus on helping families reconnect and get back together after one family member has suffered really badly from an eating disorder. And that's something I can personally relate to, and my friends can too. So it's just been really important to me, and it's wonderful to do it. Thank you so much.